Alright, hey guys, Gear of the Disciples here, and today we're not missing Type Tuesdays, even if we only have 3 people. So I'm here today with Aaron and Henry, if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, Aaron.
Hey guys, not Aaron.
Fair enough, that's the description. So this weekend we played the Goat Farm Attorney. It's probably our main topic of discussion today. So it was a 60-man event, or around 60, 50.
Yeah, around 60, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a Go tournament. For those who don't know, Goat format is the format based on the ban list of Somewhere in 2005, which is probably the most
Yeah,
known legacy format in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's
yeah,
also a very
definitely.
bad format.
Sorry. We are not goat apologists here.
Yeah, I don't like it,
Dude,
but
I,
it's
I
a,
was so hopeful going into it, and I played against Bird round one, and I was just like, oh no, oh
so
no.
The
so
goats.
yeah. So I guess it was a 6 round Swiss event. It's basically the structure of a small regional, but it was Goat format with the old
It had a
rules
top
and
cut
the
though. It had a top cut.
with a top code. That's fair. I don't know.
Yeah,
I stopped after round 4.
Yeah, as you can
yeah, they had a
see,
top eight.
some of us may have left before Top Cut.
Some of us might have left before after 2 rounds.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. So I played the library FTK.
Nice.
For the uninitiated, there's actually an FTK deck in Go format. It draws its own deck and then reserves reversal crisp. I did it as a vote of protest because I hate the format, and my thought process is like, what if I just play a deck that is so degenerate that I prove this format's bad?
You hate the format, but you're addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh, so you went anyway and did it to yourself.
I mean, it's not that I'm addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually think I really like the concept of legacy formats. Like, I think
Yeah,
it's very fun.
yeah, me too.
And Roy, who was organizing it, was super nice. We
Oh,
talked
he was
after.
such a great guy. Yeah, big
Yeah,
shout outs to Roy, the
Yeah,
host. He
huge
was
shout out to
lovely.
Roy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he
So
made it
like
all
that,
happen.
yeah, and it was super. The pricing was great, and the giveaways and everything was
Yeah, they
mental.
had a huge raffle. Shout outs to watching My Little Pony or some shit, like the little raffle. Did you guys see the raffle at the end?
No.
No, we
Yeah,
left the
everyone
front for.
crowded around this TV show, right? And like everyone, it was entered by like who you got to enter for the tournament, right? And
Yeah.
it was just your name on a little pony, and like they watched a horse racing on the screen, and that's how it like the engine like RNG the
Oh, I
winner of the
see.
raffle. So it
It's
was
how
just
So
a
like the
they.
bunch of
duck
us.
race.
Yeah, like the duck
Yeah, like Duck
races.
Race. Yeah, yeah. It was really
That's
funny.
cool.
Yeah, no, that's nice. No, so the event was super well run. That was kind of my idea why I went to play. I thought it would be fun. I just had nothing to do with my Saturday, I'll be honest with you. But as I played library, I went choo-choo. I FTK'd some people. I fumbled an FTK class. I drew like I went like card destruction. I need to draw a spell. My library had 2 counters and I draw all monsters. I'm like, oh, I pass. Anyway. But yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. Aaron, how was yours? Because you're probably the one that cares most about Ghost compared to me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's because I'm meant to be good at it. Sad. So I played. So all right, I thought it was going to be like an 8 to 10 round event, like an actual nationals, right?
Mhm.
Shocking. It was called Goatnets. So I wanted to play like a consistent, good deck that I thought was powerful enough to do well across 10 rounds. So I played Chaos Control. I thought about playing Chaos Turbo, but I like from all the casual Goat I played with friends, it had like I'd always had played Metamorphosis and Goat, so I didn't want to play a deck without it. But if I'd known the deck was gonna be a 6 round event, I would have played like Steins Gate or Crane Gate, whatever you want to call it, Reasoning Gate. It's a super high variance deck, but I feel like 6 rounds you can just steamroll through it, just sack your way through. You probably get there.
Yeah, that was my idea as well. Didn't
Yeah,
work, but it was the idea.
yeah. Then I played against Panda Burn round one, got a draw, and yeah, that was pretty much that was it. I played against the 2 Panda Burn, 2 Chaos decks, and 2 Warrior deck.
Fair enough. I'll be honest, I don't even know how to like discern Go deck. They're all the same for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I was like, what did I play? Well, he had Spy and
Yeah.
Sork. So go.
I
Who's playing
know.
Go?
My difference is like when they activate Reinforcement of the Army, I'm calling it Warriors. When they
Yeah.
don't activate Rota, it's Goat.
Yeah, mine is like if there's scapegoat, it's go control, and if it's not, it's chaos probably.
Probably.
And there's 2 decks.
But to be
Yeah,
fair, yeah,
literally.
it's getting even more booky now. There's like this new like, Chaos Warrior deck as well. So like every deck is just sort of like
It's because like all of them play like so many similar cards, so I guess this kind of goes into. I guess I'll let Henry talk about his tournament in a sec, but it goes a bit into our argument of why Edison is just such a better format than Goat.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like look, we did a case study this weekend. Now we've got first-hand evidence.
Nah, because like there's like a bunch of different decks in Goat. People say, oh, the deck variety in the format. Okay, so Goat format, Chaos Control, Chaos Turbo, Warrior. They all play like the same 25 cards, and then they play like a Blade Knight.
It's not like deck variants. It's like card variants.
Yeah. So every game feels kind of similar, and there's so many like Seki one-offs. I think that's like the worst thing. Like there was one game I got like dueled. So my opponent went pot, then he dueled me, and then he said does shoot, and I'm like.
I feel like they need to follow like some. Like I watched a couple games. Like I think it's on like if you get Trinity right, it's like 90% chance you lose the game. Sure, but I feel like it can be winnable, but it's just almost not worth it, especially in a timed match. It's just hard, man.
Yeah, that's why. I just think like. Sorry,
go on.
Well, sure. I was going to say,
yeah.
With Go, the reason why I prefer other legacy formats is with Go, the card quality is so drastically different between other cards. Like, you look at the monsters, and it's like Blade Knight, Berserk Gorilla, and the spell is like Pot of Greed. Ah, I see. Which card do you think is better? It's like, there's just too many like hands, which it has lost game one. Like, I think it's a quicker format than Edison.
It is. You lose very early. Like when both players draw shit, the game goes longer. But a lot of the time, one of the players just draws the good cards, and you're just like so behind.
I think the card quality point you said there, Henry, is really interesting. Because we were talking to Tom Rose about that in the pub, and one of the things they loved in TKB about the scroll format is like the range of card quality. Like the best card is perhaps at most like 50% worse than better than the worst card. So they're like overall like. Roughly the hands are balanced, between you.
Yeah, and also you can like when you make a mistake in a format like that, you can tell because you're like behind. You're like 1-2 cards behind, and that's like huge tempo loss. Whereas in Go, like sometimes you can kind of just throw cards, they just top deck greed or like, that's fine. Like I'm not playing around heavy storm in Go. Like,
you're not?
Nah,
bro. It's a what? Okay, sometimes I do. But
oh god.
But like some games, I'll play around like snatch steals. Like it's all one-offs. Like there's 20 one-offs, which are powerful.
I agree, right? But so you play around what you can, and then you play around what you lose to. You don't have to play around everything. You play around what you lose the hardest to, right?
I agree, but it's like people talk. Oh, don't set 2 because heavy storm is there. So you set 1, so you lose to like break it or like BLS or like.
Nah, my
opponent. One-offs.
Imagine my opponent round 1. He had Sack and Book. He didn't set the book because he was playing around Heavy Storm. So I normal summoned Royal Magical Library. He's like, shit.
Oh, no. He got punished.
Oopsie.
Now, watching Gable this tournament is so funny. I finished my round 1 in like 15 minutes. And I walked over to Gable. I was like, oh, this is an even game. Gable fans out his hand. There's like 20 cards.
What did you actually play, Henry? Was it,
sure. Let me talk you. Okay, let me talk you through my tournament, my event. Okay, so tournament started at 12. I woke up at 11 o'clock. I didn't have a deck, so I literally just grabbed 40 cards. I was gonna play Bazoo Return. I think my decks. I wanted to play something which didn't like require me to think or to outplay my.
Spanish tree, get big, go ooga booga.
Exactly, but I didn't find all of the cards, so I just played Monkey. I played 3 Berserk Gorillas. I played Wang Hoos. I played Zambiras the Dark, 3 Skill Drain, and then I played into 2 Recruiter decks and I went 0-2.
Yes.
And then after that, I dropped. I went shopping. I had Chinese. I watched football in the pub. It was a great day. It was a great day. Other than those 2 rounds ago, it was a really good day.
I just remember, I pick up my phone after round 3 and I ask Henry, where are you? He goes, Foot Locker.
Oh no, I know. I stuck around. Like for me, the best thing about it took so many people out of retirement. I saw people I haven't seen in years, and it was just like an excuse to get a bunch of like get the boys around. I fucking see everyone. This was for me personally. It was my first actual like over the table Yu-Gi-Oh event since COVID. I haven't been to like a regional sense yet, so for me it was a super good experience. And hopefully, Barney and I was speaking to Roy at the end. Maybe we can get an Edison one organized in the future.
Edison is so good. If you haven't tried Edison, please try it. If you're a fan of Go, It's like Goat, but better.
But good.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
If
true.
if you're interested in Edison, we also have all the Edison content coming out this last couple weeks. There's a playlist for all the Edison content somewhere. The playlist
on the
description. And I think we have top 4 coming out this week, and finals.
Yeah, I think
next
so.
week.
Top 8
So-
was this week. So
Perfect. Also, Buford, I wanted to touch on your point of meeting people. I met someone
yes.
who I played round 2 of London 2018, and he recognised me. I was like,
Wait.
sorry?
It's mad.
Yeah. No, it's mad.
I was
isn't
like,
it?
sorry? Who? It was crazy. It's like, I don't know, like so many people are coming out like from retirement
Yeah.
because the age was, I wouldn't say old, but it was probably like
above average.
late 20s.
A lot older than the average Yu-Gi-Oh event, which is
Yeah.
not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
Yeah. That's probably why everyone was so respectful.
I felt young.
Yeah.
That's my input on the age group.
I felt young.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
'cause,
yeah,
like,
fucking Zoomer. Just go to like normal library, activate.
Where's the stat magician of faith? Come on, where's the interaction? No, it's just like for my whole life, I've been used to being like very young for Yu-Gi-Oh standards, and I got to a point that I'm not actually young anymore. There's younger people than I am. Because I played when I was
Yeah.
like 14, 15.
You're still pretty young.
So, but
Yeah, so I went
but-
to my first tournament. I was like 14.
yeah, but when I was 14, 15, I was like the kid.
Yeah.
Now I'm like in the normal average of Yu-Gi-Oh players, so it felt kind of weird being like younger than everyone else again.
That's what they call it a time wizard format, bro.
That's how we play
Okay.
library.
Gabe traveling back.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I think that's mainly it for the Goat tournament. I don't think we have the list or anything. I'm not willing to
Yeah.
discuss Ghost. I'm not too good at that.
Shout out to my friend Amar, Coventry Opals. He came top 4 with
Oh.
Warrior.
Oh, that's
Warrior.
Shout out to him.
Any spice? That's a cool deck.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm permitted to share. I don't think there was any spice. I know Tiger King was his MVP, so shout out to King Tiger Wangu.
Oh, what are you holding the list for? The format's
Yeah,
25 years old.
I don't know the list. I don't know this list. I wasn't. I'm just chatting shit. I don't know the list at all. He walked up to me and he showed me King Tiger and he's like, "This card's mad," you know. And I was like, "King Tiger is a mad card." Agreed.
I'm holding it for the SJC.
Yeah. Maybe if he got the world's invite. But yeah, shout outs to him. I was super gassed for him. It was his first Goat event as well, so I was really gassed for him.
Yo, I was cheering your friend that was playing Pac-Man. That guy was chill.
Oh, Zavi, yeah, we love Zavi. Yeah.
Absolutely having a chill time fucking flipping Swarm of Scarabs.
it was tough. I was watching. It was like, yeah.
Dude, I watched him get
Flip.
his time gets called in the last round, right, against his opponent, and he goes, "Okay, time's called." He goes, "Activate Swords of Revealing Light."
But yeah. I mean, main thing that I wanted to bring up from the Go tournament is the concept of like bigger legacy tournaments, because this is
Yes,
probably
definitely.
one of the biggest in-person tournaments for a legacy format that we've seen so far. And for example, it was capped. Like
Yeah, it was, yeah.
The pre-reg list capped 64 people, and we only didn't have more because we didn't have a bigger venue, or we didn't have like enough time so people knew we could have more people in that venue.
There was such an
Yeah.
appetite for old formats. There's people
Yeah.
from France and Italy traveling over. That shows how much,
the guy who won
how
travelled
much
from
people
Italy.
want these old
Yeah.
formats supported.
Yeah, so I think it's very cool that Konami is doing the thing with Time Wizard. I've already seen like a lot of people trying other formats, and I want to see it applied to other ones. Because Gold is probably the one that people already played even before all of this. But there's
Yeah.
so many interesting formats
Yeah.
in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dude,
There's
I had no
Edison,
idea
Tango
people didn't even
Plant.
play Modern until like someone introduced me to Go, and I'm like, wait, you don't have to play Modern. I was already sold like immediately.
Shout outs to April 2014, my favorite format.
Was that Momo Brightfist or
Yeah.
Infinity?
Well,
Oh yeah.
and like spellbooks and like hieratic rulers. Basically,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
format
yeah, I
just
know the
before Soul Charge. Just before.
Yeah.
Soul
one. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because people play Hat a lot, but
I played
think
at that
Hat
one
is
since London.
bad.
Some random Donny met you
That's-
at. I met a bit there for the first time.
Hat's just boring. Hat has like Hat, and it has like 9 Soul Charge decks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If Hat was in like 2022, it would just be Infernity mode. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Sylvan, which is like bad it's like high
It's
roll
bad
Infernity.
Infernity.
Oh,
That's like
that
saying
deck.
instead of playing base, I'm gonna play PK.
It's kind of the same logic with Sylvan, but Sylvan just popped off. Like
3
Sylvan
charity, 3 soul
Yeah.
charge. Oof.
Emptiness, Spark Dragon, Protect Emptiness. Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I thought
So-
Dragoonity Rulers was a cool deck.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
it depends what
Well,
time of Dragon
cool.
Rulers. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, fun to play.
But yeah.
Not so much play against.
I think that's what we have on Boomer Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. So there's a balance in OCG, right? We were gonna cover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That happened this weekend. So let me pull that up on my phone.
It's on the video chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got this,
I'm just opening on my phones because I don't fuck up the recording and I don't have to add it because I don't like doing that.
You know what? I
Sure.
respect it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So for people that haven't seen the OCG list, they banned Imperial Warden and Verte. They limited Fusion Destiny, which was banned, Aquamancer and Right, which were both semied, and then they semi-limited. Let me take a breath for here.
Like
because
the rest
there's
of
a
the
lot.
game, like so many cards.
Sanguine,
yeah,
Branded Opening, Prosperity, Fractal, Night Assailant, Harmonizing
with an
Magician,
errata.
with an errata, Harmonizing, Wind Up Carrier, the rank 3 guy.
Mighty the boat. Talking of Boomer Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, the fucking wind-up boat.
Yeah, literally the boat. Harp
Yeah.
Horror, Trish, Beginning of the End.
Is that the
Beginning
Miss
of
Valley
the End
Field
was
spell?
limited?
Yeah.
Why is the Miss Valley Field spell semi-limited?
Because I think it was at 1, probably, right? That card was at 1 and the
It was
ZZ
at
at some
1.
point as well.
Oh.
Is it still?
Yeah.
No. It came off like 2 years ago. I
I think we
think.
put it at 3, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I also thought that Night Assailant was at 3 in the CG, and apparently it's at 1. I had no
So
clue.
one.
Yeah, that's the one.
I was shocked
Konami
when
is
someone told me.
so bad at taking cards off the list.
Alright,
If you
so-
go through the list, sorry, yeah, OCG,
Yeah, let's just-
OCG.
sorry,
Let's
yeah.
just
Is
Raigeki,
that-
Raigeki Chuchu, and then Chu3 Metaverse. Mine is banned in the OCG, I think. Yeah, it's banned.
Yeah, it is.
A Hero Lives, which is a pretty big one. Memories of Hope and Outergeist Multifaker.
Memories of Hope, by the way. We should put
Oh.
Someone thought like Memories of Hope Chuchu was a good hit.
Someone got sacked by Numerons too hard. And were like, sorry.
Yeah. Nah, you know what's my favorite thing about the OCG ban list is that it's always presented by that guy in that that cosplay. I think it's like the DDD guy from the anime. Like if you ever
Oh, is
see one of
it?
the videos, it's
That's
always
really
the
cool.
same guy. It's like he has like an Akabareiji cosplay. He has like a white hair, and he basically picks up like cardboard sheets and shows you the camera with the hits. Like now banned Imperial Order.
Firewall's gone, Crabbery.
It's literally that. It's like 15
Yeah.
minutes. You don't even have to understand Japanese, and it's extremely funny.
That sounds great. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
that's quality content. Yeah.
It's absolute comedy.
I'm
But
just going blind. EFT's gone.
yeah, we have this guy. Ooh, 51, because it's not banned.
Everyone like you get people to place your bets, do like betting show, and he's just like, and they're like, oh, at the bookies, people like crossing off the paper.
Yeah. But even though they put half the game to chew, I actually do like this OCG ban list.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah, it's
it
cool.
addresses the main problems. I think Verte is a problem.
Yeah, no, I
Forever.
agree. It's a problem enabler, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
too good. Like my issue with Anaconda is that
It's
your
way
deck
too
is your deck is always better if you play a fusion engine, as long as you don't draw the fusion engine. Like there's no downside other than drawing the bricks. But it's the kind of downside like if your opponent does it and they don't draw the cards, their deck is just better than you because you chose to play a more consistent deck.
yeah. And Fusion Destiny is so much better than Rise Fusion because
Yeah.
you can draw it and it's the best card in your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's only 2 bricks and coming
So
back
much
from
easier to resolve
Dragoon,
almost.
coming back from Dragoon is easier. Like you can clear Dragoon.
And the card quality of the Destiny Heroes is so much better than the vanillas for you
Yeah.
as well.
Such a better engine.
DP is arguably a better interrupt than Dragoon is. DP is harder to deal with, and DP draws true. I'm sorry, like there's a reason the whole TCG format right now is like DP decks. Between Cyber Cell Lich, Based, PK, you name it, most of them are DP decks because the card just that.
Even like Pranks, which doesn't need to be
Yeah,
DP.
even
He's just
Pranks
playing
is
DP.
playing.
Yeah.
It's mad. So it's surprising that it got through that long. In the OCG, they had banned Fusion Destiny instead of banning Verte, but Verte
Which
is
is wrong.
problematic
I
for
think
Red
that's wrong.
Fusion.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I definitely would rather see because Verte like with Verte legal, it means they can't print cards like Fusion Destiny
Yeah,
anymore.
Verte
Yeah.
is such a limiting card in card design. Like
Yeah,
every fusion card you make, you need to think, how does this interact with Anaconda?
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
But-
glad they got rid of
but-
him.
But it
Fractals
does
too.
send Thunder Dragon Fusion. Anyway.
It does. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Thunder Dragon the
Doors.
mud.
You play that one and go.
Imagine Thunder Dragon Fusion.
Yeah.
Make
Bless.
the 2-8 guy.
Blasters.
Nah, you
Oh,
make the-
twin-headed Thunder
Twin-headed.
Dragon. Twin-headed
Twin-headed,
Thunder
bro.
Dragon. Yeah.
I did that locals. Anyway.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
mad. It's actually what Thunder does. But Ardor is a good hit. Again,
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
But-
I hate unsearchable one-off power cards. It just feels sacky all the time, right?
TCG and OCG just decided, like, please, it's been enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's just who thought Order was good to come off. I mean, just
This guy Striker
it
was
just
just
there for
a
like
good deck
2
when it came
years.
off, right?
No,
Whoever,
but, like that's not the point. That's not how you deal with a striker by bringing in like
an
a
unsearchable one-off.
Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Whoever had the idea for Rata Imperial Warrior needs to be fired. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
such a dumb idea. It's ruined like
Yeah.
2 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Think how many tournaments have been lost because someone just drew Imperial Warrior.
Yeah, that's true. Big true.
But yeah, I really like what they did with the Brave cards, but it
Same.
needs to be remembered. This is the second bandless hit on Brave in the OCG. They first put both to 2, and now they put them to 1. So I really doubt we get something as extreme as this in the TCG, because I think it's unplayable at this state. I don't think one Aquamancer, one Right's enough to justify playing the other cards.
really.
And it hasn't been out as in the TCG for as long, right? So they want to make sure people are still
Yeah.
buying product to some extent.
You know, I think it's if this was 1-1 in the TCG, it would still be playable. Because-
I don't know.
No, I know that's a stretch, but okay. So in my main deck, you're playing 3 starters with Foolish to
Do you mean
3/4
playable
bricks.
like gadgets are playable or playable
no,
like tribal
Let me
goods are
tell you.
playable?
So like,
let him finish.
so
Sorry, yeah.
you've like 3 starters, and you've got like the 3/4 Garnets. If you're playing Illegal Knight, when we get that card as well.
Yeah.
You've got 3 Small Worlds, which gets you to Aquamonster. And if you play a level 3 Cherubini deck, send Aquamonster.
Yeah.
Curious, send Aquamonster. Like the fact that you can mill Aquamonster is full Brave Engine is I think is relevant. I
Alright,
don't
alright.
think it'll.
I think some decks could play it. I think, like, for
Yeah.
example, the Pio decks that we have right now probably would still
Yeah.
play it.
We'll play it
Because Griffin is a okay card in that deck, and Faithful has the Soul Synergy. But the main thing this does is reduce the amount of games you just lose because your opponent drew right off a Remster.
Yes, exactly. Which is the problem.
The main
Which is why I
issue
think
is that, like, it's not Brave as a combo piece when they like
it's
get to
rights
it.
as a card.
It's right.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like it'll still be played and playable, but the issue is rights. That card is not okay.
I was testing this week, and my opponent was like right, and I'm like, I lost. I have a hand trap. Like, literally, there's nothing. Like, I have Ash, but I can't. Like, what am I gonna do? Nothing that I do is relevant at this point. Aquamancer is at least interactable with. So one of the things I would like to do, even if the TCG didn't wanna like murder it, the TCG wanted to go like the 2/2 approach, I would rather if they did 1 right 3 Aquamancer, just write 1 and then keep 3
I agree.
Aquamancer. I think that
agree,
would be
that's
a
good.
way better hit than 2/2.
Yeah, because like when you hit like when we activate right and you've got like say Ogre or Ash as your hand trap, like even if you interact with a Brave Engine,
Yeah,
they still get a token.
yeah.
It feels so cursed. That's like
No.
half a vertex.
And you have
Yeah,
Bell. You can Bell the Aquamancer. Ashing
Yeah,
Aquamancer is a lot
Bell,
better than
Ash,
Ashing Faithful.
Talon.
Bro, if you Ash Faithful, they still have a token, and they get the +1 from the Faithful.
Yeah,
They
they
get
get
like 2
+1.
cards.
It's like what?
Like, you stop the Griffin, but they still have a token, and they still have a card, and they can bounce, or they can send this card.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
It's wild.
So
It's
now,
wild, yeah, this is-
yeah, this is gonna be a huge change, because I think a lot of the decks that were playing, and that there were decks that like didn't even benefit that much from the bodies. They just play Brave cards because they're so good.
Yeah,
decks like,
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, so
Branded
it's like
Desper.
an engine.
Yeah,
in
like
every
Yeah.
deck.
so
Like rights is a 1-card vertex.
Yeah, nah. You know when Yu-Gi-Oh was broken? Yu-Gi-Oh was broken on the moment Brave Striker is a deck. Like,
It's a good deck, by the way. It's a good deck.
it's
Like,
a playable
please.
deck. No, but like, think of it conceptually.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, no, yeah. Token on board while having no monsters on board. It
Because
makes
it's
sense.
better to do Brave things than do Sky Striker things. This
Well,
is how good it is.
there was True Draco Striker before as well, right? So it's still super like I don't know. It's always been Trickstar Side Striker. It's always been like a splashable thing.
Yeah. But no, but like Brave Strikers
What's Engage at in the
actually...
OCG?
No, but that was with like sorry, what was that with?
What's
Rogue?
Engage at in the OCG?
is
Two.
that true?
So they have 2 engage, 2 multi-roll, 2 widow anchor.
And 1 Kagari.
One Kagari, yeah.
which means it's a worse deck than the TCG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
actually.
3 Kagari, right? And 1 Engage, but that's better.
Yeah.
That's like the
It
source
is.
from
It's better. It's better.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
definitely
it's a little better. Yeah.
I'd rather have, because like the way Strike is built in the TCG is built to actually grind and then.
Yeah, no, the deck is way better here than it is the OCG. OCG has Maxi, which kind of changes the dynamic. But regardless, Aquamancer, right, good hits. Fusion Destiny H1, I guess, because they put Vert in. They're like, if you want to play one Fusion Destiny in the Garnets, do it. Nice for you.
Fine. I think Fusion Destiny is fine at 2 or 3 if you haven't got Verte. Like it's obviously very good. It's very good, but I think Verte is what makes the engine like broken. I think like obviously like cycling formats is good, and we should like have card rotation. But I think conceptually, like having like just Fusion Destiny is fine. I think Verte is like a problem.
I kind of agree. I also think Fusion Destiny is not good enough to play without Verte. However,
exactly. That's what.
Yeah, I think it's just like we said before, right? Now they're putting another like, is this searchable? It's like an unsearchable one-off power card now. It's one.
I mean, it's weird because it's a one-off that you have to play bricks. At 3, I don't know. I have no problem with putting it to 1, but I think if ever came back to 3, for example, it's a kind of card I don't like. It's because you need to play bad cards to justify this card, and it raises the variance of the game.
Yeah,
that's true.
I agree. Yeah.
But I think like it could. It probably wouldn't be played because it's not good enough without Verte. But regardless, they put it to 1. And then the hits to Chu, I think OCG just likes checking stuff at Chu. The 8 returns, they are all irrelevant. The only one I want to talk about is, why is that a Silterrated?
Yeah, right, hang on, I pulled it up.
Yeah, so Nanasilon Errata is that when it's discarded, it added a flip monster. Now it adds a flip monster except Nanasilon.
Yeah.
No, so it was added flip monster other than itself.
Oh yeah,
other than like
V-Card. Yeah. Because the old thing is that you could loop Night Assailant. I've never seen this happen. Never. In my whole life. I've never seen this.
It's a concept.
It's a concept.
Yeah, Konami's just terrified. I don't understand how the company just prints Fireball Dragon. What?
Do you think Harp will do anything at 2?
Nah. No. I think Gears is at 1, the OCG Gate is at 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Gears is at 1.
I think in TCG, Harp could come back to 3 and the deck would still be shit.
Yeah, I think it would be playable with Arbitrary, but I don't think it would be good.
It'd be playable. I think it'd be decent. It would top region.
Yeah.
What's Stratos at in the OCG?
3, I'd say. Probably.
Probably still doesn't do anything, right? 3 Hero Lives.
Hero Lives is a good card. Hero Lives is a good card not because of Heroes. Hero Lives is a good card, like, period.
Hero Lives is a crazy card.
Because
that is a custom card.
You can Hero Live summon like Vion, and Vion dump Mali summon Mali, make Izode, so it's like an Izode without the normal summon. Or you can you can go Stratos at Vion, normal Vion dump Mali. Like there's a couple fucked interactions with Hero Lives. It's kind of balanced by the fact they have Maxi. But it's a very, very good card. I would rather the TCG would never put this thing to 3.
Yeah, same, please.
Yeah,
please.
It's a 2, right?
Don't touch this card. I think it's a 1.
No,
it's a 1. They put it to 1 when they made Shadows of the Tree.
Yeah, they put it at 2. Because they put Fusion Destiny to 2. And you're like, you're gonna give Hero players something. It's less list.
Wow.
Please don't put it to 3. Hero players don't deserve any magic.
But yeah,
is it still just Dark Lord the deck?
It does DP now. It's DP the deck.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Right, yeah.
There's like DP and Dark Lord, right? That's quite funny.
Ooh, a pop and a bit.
Oh, both?
Ooh.
No, man, spooky.
But it's literally the Thunder end board.
Yeah, it's Titan Colossus, yes.
No, it's Shifted Titan.
True.
Dude, I had someone try and summon fucking Flame Wingman off me against by Metamorphosis again in the GOAT tournament, and I was like, you can't do that one, friend. He's like, what you mean?
Did it say have to be fusion summoned or something?
Yeah, by polymerization, yeah.
Literally, who cares?
I was like, alright, Jaden, calm down.
If you spend like 2 cards to summon Flame Wingman, you fucking deserve your Flame Wingman. I'm sorry.
Be my guest. Normal summon Zombyro. Attack.
Goblin attack force. Yeah, the actual only hits to Chu were Sanguine, Branded, Prosperity, Fractal. Sanguine is actually an alright hit. Eldritch's consistency gets kind of hurt by that. It also hurts its grind game because you gotta play the shitty Eldritch cards. I don't like cards to chew, but this one at least actually has a real impact because Eldritch goes through multiple copies of Sanguine. So by
Yeah.
Sanguine being Chuchu,
okay.
you can't trap trick into Sanguine, for example, because you wouldn't have a third.
So I kind of agree that like it's an impactful hit to Eldritch, but I think like the Eldritch engine is fine. The issue is Skill Drain.
Oh no, I
Vanity's
agree.
emptiness.
But I also think that like the OCGs at a point of floodgates, they will not take the floodgates out. They have like
Yeah,
3
it's
drains,
ridiculous.
and they have emptiness. They have.
They
they have
just
some
banned
other
Order.
bullshit.
They're working on it. They're working on it.
No, but
Yeah,
Order is the least oppressive one of them. As like it's not a monster floodgate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
get it.
Yeah.
I don't get why they love floodgates.
Yeah, but like so at least by hitting that, they're trying to
They have
prevent
max
that.
CA3.
They also prevent a bit of that grass Eldritch deck, because grass is legal in the OCG. Who knows?
Double grass is fun.
yeah,
it's
but-
interactive.
No, it's not. Branded opening. Branded opening is a slap on the wrist to the Branded Despia deck. We are going to be seeing that deck a lot more in a month's time now. It's a very interesting deck. I actually really like it. We probably should have some stuff on that coming up when the deck gets released. I mean, there's one few releases in the TCG that I'm excited about because it kind of changes the format. Pot of Prosperity Chuchu because
Such a strange hit.
you thought Desires to one was random. Take fucking Prosperity Chuchu.
At least Desires make sense. Like on reflection, Desires is kind of crazy.
No,
Prosperity is
like.
Draw 2.
But Prosperity Chuchu! Like Chuchu!
But Marty made the funniest point the other day. He said they can't ban Desires because that's Konami saying that Desires is the same as Pot of Greed.
It's kind of funny, but it's true, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of
that's
funny.
true.
When you think about it,
Someone at Konami is watching this and sweating.
they're like, shit, they caught on to us.
Don't let the Vatican know.
Oh no. Probably actually have a point, because if you ban it.
Yeah.
You ban Desires.
and yeah, and Fractal for Chuchu, because I think Tri-Brigade still played, and I don't know, they wanted to do something. The OCG loves those hits that like do something, but they also don't really do anything.
I think
You remember that-
I think you hit the nail on the head before. Like they like to check, right? They don't
Yeah.
like to go straight from 3 to 1 or like any that way. You know, they're like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Remember that OCG list where they put, I think it was Hark to 2, Galatea to 2, Rap Recycler to 2, maybe?
Yeah,
then,
it's
like-
another like Arcus related card.
Is that after Nationals 2019?
It's
No,
like
this is-
after.
OCG.
Gears,
It was,
it's Gears to Arcus already.
yeah. Gears
Yeah.
to 2 as well, I think, maybe. It was such a weird list.
Yeah. But regardless, this OCG list, I think it's somewhat similar to what we're gonna get in TCG in a way. I think we don't know when the list is because we don't have no sooner than date. But I expect some sort of Brave hit, but a shitty one, so Brave's still good. Maybe a DPE Verte Fusion Destiny hit. Probably a Scythe hit. Probably a Scythe hit.
Probably.
Probably or
Probably.
Better be
hopefully.
a scythe hit.
Probably or hopefully.
I don't know. I feel I'm saying this for 2 years now. So at some point I'm gonna be right. If I keep saying it.
Maybe
If they
people
ban
do.
Dagda, I will be fuming.
Every
That
time
means-
someone does a fucking Facebook
Dagda,
post,
ban
actually
DP.
the problem is Dagda.
38-3.
I'm actually doing the like Arthur like Finch class meme. Every time someone says like ban Dagda, I'm like, what are you talking about?
I hope you get Sanctum for Scythe. Everyone. Nah, it was the one locals that I played like 2 weeks ago. I played like 5 rounds, so I played Speedroids, which I did not get Scythed for. The other
was that
4,
Tom?
it was Tom. The other 4 rounds, I got Scythed. I got Scythed by
Nice.
PK, by a 3-axis combo deck. What's the other deck? It was no, it's a 2 PK.
We have a-
A 3-axis
We have a
combo deck.
scythe deck. Oh, let me list them all.
And I was Scythed by
Virtue
Swordsoul.
Oh,
I was
fine.
Scythed by fucking Swordsoul. That's the one that got me pissed, you know? Like, he passed on
Oh.
Shishao Baron, a back row. I'm like, Shishao Baron Blackout, I can break through that. I've got a special summon Vishuda. I special summon
Yeah,
Vishuda, he flips Sanctum. I'm like, ah!
That's so. A couple of weeks ago, at locals, I was playing Kyle, and he was playing Virtual World. And on his turn, he made like Beatrice send Snow. I was like, okay, come. Summon Baron. Right, pass. My turn. Beatrice sent Scythe. Baron. Oh.
Oh,
I see.
I see where this is going, and I don't like it.
I see where this is going. Like every deck is Scythic. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's just stupid at this point.
I think like it warrants an E-ban, unironically.
Yeah. This format would be a lot more enjoyable without Scythe.
Yeah, I do. I've
Better.
heard so many people say that. Anyone I speak to, they're like, you know what? Honestly, wouldn't mind it if Scythe was banned by the format.
Scythe is like half the reason I don't enjoy this format. Like, I think it would be still bad without it, because it has like the Brave card, it has a lot of high impact cards.
I think it would be like much more enjoyable without it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just so
different.
uninteractive, isn't it? Like
Like,
not being
could,
a special summon. What
could
do
you
you
play
play
board
do?
breakers without Scythe? Could you play board breakers?
You could maybe, I don't know. It would just change the dynamic. Like decks like Cyber's Eldritch are extremely frustrating to play against because
So frustrating.
like they normal summon a guy and you kind of lost. Like it
That deck's crazy. You know? That deck's
yeah,
actually crazy.
the deck is Prankets. Like it's actually Prankets. It goes Brave
Yeah,
card and it normal summons a Pranket, but the Pranket
it
is
is-
DP plus Scythe.
It is literally Prankets, but slightly less guarded.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's one of the reasons I'm very unmotivated with Yu-Gi-Oh right now. We have the Brotherhood regional this weekend. Me and Henry, we have 2 regionals.
Are
And
you
I'll
going
be
to Southampton one
honest.
as well?
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
Southampton.
Southampton.
Oh,
No.
mad!
I'll be honest. I'm not really like hyped to play. I don't want to
Yeah,
test.
same.
I don't really want to play.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I didn't want to test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going because we're going. We're having a weekend. Karmic's coming over. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh wise, like it's in a very unmotivated place.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this is sick. This is regional. I was like, I actually can't be asked. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
play like the same list as last time, change like 2 things.
Well, you won the last regional you went to, right? So should be fine.
True, but
Should be
a lot
fine.
has changed since then. People have realized that PK isn't a good deck. So
Dude.
we may be burned.
as I said on the group chat, the 60 card pile thing was a lot funnier when I was the one doing it. Now that
Yeah,
everyone is
same,
doing it, it's a
exactly.
lot less fun.
I can post you my Electrum FTK deck if you want.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
That's it.
Yeah, it just makes
Okay.
Infinite Sayuja draw.
I'm gonna flip
Fusion
Chain
Destiny.
Material.
No, Fusion Destiny. Yeah, Chain Material, Fusion Gate, yeah.
I don't know.
miss
You get
when, like-
inspired.
I miss when like people play control decks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad for them because they're the ones that actually give me normal wins. Because all the other ones I have to
Exactly.
die roll for.
And like the control deck now is Flander, which is the most frustrating deck ever printed.
Flunder is a combo
She
deck,
gets to
and
look at
no one's
penguins.
gonna change my mind. It's actually
Yeah,
just a
true.
combo deck.
It is. It is a combo deck. You're right. My bad. My
Like,
bad.
it plays like 6 hand traps, which are like high impact ones. It plays like Shifter Reaper, or plays like Shifter Dark Ruler. And then it plays like a 1-card combo, which is Robina, and it plays extenders, which are Map and Dispel. Like, it behaves like a combo deck.
It is a combo deck, but it plays like Shifter.
It's a combo deck that shifters you. And
If you-
breaks off the time.
If you look at the deck, there's 20 cards which either floodgates or get you to floodgates.
Literally.
Like, why is Konami obsessed with printing floodgate decks? I don't get it.
Yeah, because I think they love the idea of like a boss monster, right? And nowadays, if your archetype doesn't have a boss monster that negates 10 things, it'll be shit. So
It's
Their,
because
their boss monster is Wind Barrier Statue.
yeah,
there are some cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? Like, they have never been used for a healthy purpose. Wind Barrier Statue is one of them. Like, what was the one intended use of the fucking Wind Barrier Statue? It's never been healthy. It's only for some degen shit.
they
Yeah.
just really wanted Harpies to be viable, you know, one day.
Nah, all the barrier statues are curse cards. These things just come time
Yeah.
and time again, and they're always some dumb
Yeah,
shit.
well, the Inferno one
Yeah.
came up as well in salad format as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
There
it?
was like the light one with Ties of the Breton, and there was
Oh,
the water
yeah.
one with Gizmek Uka. Those cards never are nice.
Yeah.
They
Never
only generate
nice.
bullshit.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
agree.
But regardless, Yu-Gi-Oh's in kind of dark state. We're still gonna play. Hopefully,
Yeah, always.
maybe.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike. He always has
Yeah.
great events. So looking
Yeah.
forward to playing.
Yeah,
this one.
Brotherhood-
definitely.
Brotherhood's
Yeah,
very
Brotherhood
big.
region.
It's-
Yeah.
How many
Dude, the
people are
tickets
this one?
sold out so fast.
So it's 128, one under the player cap to become 8 rounds. So it's 7 rounds.
It's a 7
Let's go.
rounder. Oof. That means
Mike
we
is
get
like, open it one less.
yeah. Now we got you reading earlier then. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I had to take you last week off work for the GOAT tournament, so I can't go to this one.
Oh, rip. Well,
Rough. Oh well.
but yeah.
Unlucky big ride.
Yeah, I think that's been lit for the week. It's kind of an uninspired one because we don't have that many topics. We're gonna have more stuff next week because we're gonna have a double regional weekend, so we have
Yeah,
more fun
true,
stories
true.
and
There will be
Let's
stories.
go.
Sam will be salty.
Sam will
something.
be here complaining about the format. I've never seen someone as depressed with Yu-Gi-Oh as Sam is. Like, I'm sad.
Sam is
Sam is
so
gave up.
cursed this format. Sam like can't like leave his house without like getting sniped twice. Like it's crazy. It's actually bad.
He's paying for like his sins. Like it's the form of the universe to even out whatever bullshit that was happening the last couple of years.
He's so unlucky. It's actually
it is kind of unlucky. Sam's always sad. But yeah.
If you want to see more Sam content, check out the top 8 of the Edison Cup that we posted on YouTube earlier this week.
Ooh.
Good shout.
Yeah.
You know, it's not depressing, the Edison content, because we have a top 4 game, which is actually a sick top 4 game, because I watched that one.
Yeah.
We need to do commentary for that, and we have the finals coming up in the next week. So those are exciting games of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can check out. And
Edison content is sick.
And you can also check out exciting things such as our sponsors. You can check Card Market, the Brotherhood games, MetaMats, Gamers Apparel, because apparently they did answer Batty.
And all of you who like the content, please be sure to subscribe or leave a comment or just like on the video. It actually helps a lot because we know you're not subscribed.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah. You made me not have to edit the bit that I asked them to subscribe, because I don't know if you check the stats. We've been doing like super well this last month with all the content, going like almost like 1K subs. So it's been insane. It's such a shame Yu-Gi-Oh got to a state that I'm not excited about it because I don't want to do things about Yu-Gi-Oh when I'm not feeling Yu-Gi-Oh. But hopefully, once things get slightly better, we're gonna start getting.
Did you see, guys? Oh no, we're out. New video. I'm not bringing up the topic.
All right.
No.
But yeah, that's been lit. You can also check this on Spotify. If you're checking this on Spotify, go on YouTube, drop a like, and yeah, see you all back next week for Brotherhood Regionals and Southampton Stories. Bye.
See you guys.
Thanks, everyone.